What's up, John? I got your question, man, and I'm glad that you asked because today I actually have the answer. Let me see what this says. It says, Dear to Orlando, my girlfriend and I have been having this argument for a long time and hope you can settle it once and for all. Which show is better, Seinfeld or Friends? John, there's a lot of things to consider when weighing out the various aspects of which show is better. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. My guess is that you think that Seinfeld is better, and she thinks that Friends is better. Am I right? Man, Friends is just a more woman-friendly show than Seinfeld. Okay? I think that is, I don't know if that's, what am I trying to say? It's not that it's like, well, no, I just think it's kind of a given that there is an implicit gender bias between these two shows. Okay? My sister got all 8 or 9 or 13 or whatever seasons of Friends on Blu-ray in a box set for Christmas. She cried. And then she watched them all in probably about 2 weekends. Women love Friends. On the other hand, men love Seinfeld. I wonder why. Maybe they relate to some of the different characters. Maybe they relate to situational comedy based on the premise of nothing. It's a show about nothing. But again, Friends is also kind of a show about nothing. Here's what I think that you need to think about in terms of what makes one better than the other. You have to think about the impact of popular culture at the time. You need to think about where those actors and actresses are now and what they're doing. And then you also need to think about the general cleverness of the show. Okay. So let me see if I can remember what I just said. Okay, impact. This social impact. Seinfeld, in a lot of ways, determined a lot of what future sitcoms would be. In that there were certain archetypes and making fun of individuals with certain eccentric qualities. Seinfeld was very quotable at the time. It was probably the most quoted show of its period. However, you take a look at those actors that were in it, and they suffered from their own characters. Okay? George Costanza, I can't remember his real name. It's almost there, but I got it. Something. He's just George Costanza. And that's a problem. It's the same thing with Elaine. Julia something. I don't remember any of their names. I remember Jerry Seinfeld's name, but what's he doing? Nothing. Now you look at Friends. About half the cast is also doing nothing. Okay? But Jennifer Aniston went on to be one of the most famous actresses in terms of, rom-coms. I mean, she basically became the next Julia Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, and she still does movies that are great. I saw Wanderlust. I loved it. Courtney Cox is on Cougar Town. That's one of my favorite shows. What else? Matthew Perry, he's still doing stuff. I don't like his shows, but he's on them. Okay? They're still acting. And also, the Rachel was a haircut that everybody wanted. So, all things considered, man, I just don't think that you are going to be able to separate the two shows from the gender bias. That's what I think. My personal opinion, I like Seinfeld better. I don't think Friends really holds up. Did you ever think of that?
Put your ass in the microwave.